D Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe on YouTube, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'll let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime, and in between time, I'm going to give some shots out to the early birds. Family, y'all know how we do in times like this. We come together, we fellowship, we reminisce, we go down memory lane, and we share stories. Tito Jackson has passed away. He is like, it was like, iconic. Tito Jackson. LR, what's up? Derrick Rose, Ricky Sullivan, Mike Dan, Butterfly Beauty, Valerie Robinson, Black Native, Jermaine, Duan, Paris, Black Thought. I'll come back to the chat, fam, but right now we're gonna get into it. I gotta pay homage. So Tito Jackson, let me put a pic up of Tito right quick. There we go. Tito Jackson. Oh man, this broke my heart, man. And it's like this, fam. Never met Tito a day in my life, but as long as I've been living, I've been knowing who he is. As long as I can remember. The Jacksons has always got play in my house. The Jacksons have always been a staple in my house. So when I was a kid and now, I was just rocking out to some Jacksons. I've been jamming the Jacksons for like the last 2 months straight, just jamming those hits, those classic hits from the Destiny album is what I've been ODing on lately. I'm talking about, and then all the essential songs, man. Come on, the Jacksons, Jackson 5, the Jacksons. I love a lot of Mike's stuff, but I think it's the stuff that I remember the most when I was youngest. The stuff, I think when you're dealing with music, it's the stuff that when you first heard that artist is what make you fall in love with them. And I was a youngster. I was probably 4 years old, 4 or 5, when I first remembered listening to the Jacksons. So this is another one of those situations where I feel like a family member, like might be a family member you haven't seen in a long time, but it kind of gives you that type of vibe, right? You ain't been around them in a while, but it's nevertheless still like family. So Tito Jackson, who is a member of the famous Jackson 5 and the Jacksons, has passed away at the age of 70. Tito passed away while driving from New Mexico to Oklahoma on Sunday. This is according to his longtime friend, a family friend and family manager, Steve Manning, who told Entertainment Tonight. Steve Manning said that he believes Tito suffered a heart attack, but the cause of death has not been officially released. Tito Jackson is the third of 10 children of the legendary Jackson family, making him the older brother to both Michael and Janet. Born Tariano, Tito Jackson, can't say that last name, Adaro, that's it, Adaro. Born Tariano Adaro Tito Jackson in Gary, Indiana. The guitar player and his brothers found fame in the late 60s and 70s when they signed to Motown Records. They rose to fame with hits like I Want You Back, ABC, I'll Be There, and more, which are still popular today. Decades after his brother Michael went solo to become the king of pop, Tito started his solo career in 2003. He performed as a blues musician in different clubs. His first commercially successful single came in 2016 when he released Get It Baby with Big Daddy Kane from his album Tito Time. The musician leaves behind three sons, Taj, Terrell, and TJ, who formed the R&B group 3T. He also leaves behind 9 grandchildren. And I'll recap that in a moment. But let me tell you the song that I've been on, fam. I've been checking out that Destiny album, but also the Essentials. And the song that I've been like ODing on lately, they got a slept on song called That's What You Get for Being Polite. Man. Boy, that song goes so hard. Jack still cries day and night. Jack's not happy with this life. He wanna do this, he wanna do that. He wanna find out what is the facts of love. Jamming. I'm talking about jamming. Yeah, fam. Oh man, sad way to end the night. Sad way to end the night. But I am glad that I heard about this before I went to bed because, I just feel, man, I don't wait on mainstream media to try to catch up. I don't take my cues from them. When somebody like this, man, you got to pay homage, man. All heads must bow, all tongues must confess. This man is part of the greatest performing family in the history of everything. There ain't no family, no entertainment family greater than the Jacksons. I'm talking about performing, singing, recording. There is no other remotely as successful as the Jacksons. Point blank, period. Tito was one of those dudes too who he kind of went about his business real quiet. You never hear about Tito getting caught up in scandals and stuff. No, he was not one to complain or overstate himself. Tito just kind of put his head down and go about his business. Just not joining, fam. We are covering the life of Tito Jackson, one of the members of the Jackson Five, the Jacksons. Who I believe is the greatest entertainment family of all time. I don't think it's nobody remotely close. That ain't to disrespect nobody, because there have been some other great entertainment families. But I'm saying it's in terms of just the talent and the scale of success, it's hard to beat the Jacksons. Very difficult to beat the Jacksons. Tito Jackson passed away while driving from New Mexico to Oklahoma on Sunday. According to longtime Jackson family friend and family manager Steve Manning, who told this to Entertainment Tonight. Steve told the outlet he believes that Tito suffered a heart attack, but a cause of death has not been officially released. Tito is the third of 10 children of the legendary Jackson family, making him the older brother to both Michael and Janet. Born Terriano Adaro Tito Jackson in Gary, Indiana, the guitar player and his brothers found fame in the late 60s and 70s when they signed to Motown Records. They rose to fame with hits like I Want You Back, ABC, I'll Be There, and many, 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 many more, which are still popular to this day. Decades after his brother Michael went solo to become the king of pop, Tito started his own solo career in 2003. He performed as a blues musician in different clubs. His first commercially successful single came in 2016 when he released Get It Baby with Big Daddy Kane from his album Tito Time. The musician leaves behind 3 sons, Taj, Terrell, and TJ, who formed the R&B group R&B pop group 3T. He also leaves behind 9 grandchildren. 9 grandchildren. I didn't want to put a lot of time on this, fam. I just wanted to jump on, give you guys, open up the platform for y'all to sound off on, drop your memories, any, go down memory lane, fam, reminisce, put your Jacksons on, put your Jackson 5 on, and man, do like I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna do it tonight because I'm tired, but I'm gonna rock it all day tomorrow. I'm gonna have that Jackson coming out the speakers in every room in the house. This is a big loss, fam, not just for the music industry, but for us. This is a big loss for society. Tito Jackson has passed on at the age of 70. R.I.P. Tito. No more talk.